YouTube, welcome back. We're going to be watching a little bit more Marble Hornets tonight. It's been requested, the people have been asking for it, and I'm here to deliver. On top of that, there's been some information that I've made. This information has been generously provided by a chat member and Best Boy regarding Slenderman, Tyler in chat. Drake's for Tyler. So, To the Ark, pronounced To the Ark, just as one word, was a YouTube channel that would respond to the main channel in cryptic codes and creepy style video response. In 2009 and 2010, there was a YouTube feature where you could reply to videos with video responses instead of comments. So the creator took advantage of that by using the second channel as a way to further signify some plot points or other story elements. On to the actual lore. To the Ark started posting very shortly after entry number 9, the tape showing Alex's increased irritable behavior and the introduction of both actors Tim and Sarah. The video is in question entitled Regards, which is actually a pretty big word in Marble Hornets, had a code telling Jay, the owner of Marble Hornets channel, who uploaded all of the footage, that he needs to look closer. After entry number 10, the tape of Alex running away from the operator, Slenderman's name in the web series, is in the middle of the night with no audio. To the Ark would respond to it with operator, including a code saying listen, and the response's audio is in the missing audio from entry number 10, showing To the Ark might have gotten these tapes before Jay somehow. Stop smiling. After entry 11, the one showing Alex searching around his house before going to sleep, To the Ark would respond with Deluge, a video showing a broken flashlight on and off and a hidden message in the audio, a person saying Alex, before cutting to the words watching you. One important thing to note, To the Ark despises Alex, or at least doesn't like him. After entry 12, the tape showing Alex and Brian is set before the tape showing Alex and Brian on set before noticing the operator nearby. To the Ark would respond with Impurity, a video in which starts with begin and cuts to several zeros in rapid succession, translating to, oddly enough, 0. The video then cuts to footage of a storm for around 15 seconds before the word operator appears, and then a wall of zeros and random letters show up, and then the letters are put together. It spells there was more, hinting at some stuff that happened that either Jay or Alex isn't showing. After entry 13, the tape showing Jay for the first time and Alex running into the operator. The tape showing Jay for the first time and Alex running into the operator on set. To the Ark would respond with exit, probably the most important one yet. In entry 13, Alex tells Jay to go back to his car and retrieve a camera battery, right? Well, exit shows whoever To the Ark is stalking Jay when he went to get the battery. And then Jay gets the battery and runs back to Alex. To the Ark runs away before the footage cuts, signifying that To the Ark has been around for years and has been waiting for this footage to be released. On to the actual codes, though. At the beginning of the video, random words appear at random, then put together and decoded. It spells the operator. Right after the footage cuts, the words "Where is the Ark" appear. Pause. I need some water. If you're watching this video on YouTube, comment your favorite brand of water. If it's Dasani, I'm banning you. Chat, I'm ignoring you while I'm reading. Did I read this one already? No. After entry 14, the one where operator creeps into Alex's room and disappears. Then Alex wakes up bleeding from his head. To the Ark responds with program, a video showing someone recording a house, presumably Alex's house, with an S symbol at the bottom left corner. This presumably is the symbol known as Stigmata, an old symbol referring to bleeding wounds and whatnot. During the middle of the video, random zeros and dashes appear on the house before cutting away. These dashes and zeros are binary clock counting down from either 5 or 10. I don't really remember. At the very end, however, text appears telling Alex to bleed more, further signifying that whoever To the Ark is does not like Alex and wants him to suffer. After entry 15, the first video belonging to Jay where he meets up with Tim, where Tim says he doesn't know Alex moved away and Brian has been missing for a while as well. To the Ark responds with advocate, which starts with the words TikTok before showing footage of Brian from entry number 7. They invented TikTok. Impressive. However, this was new footage that Jay didn't upload, further signifying that To the Ark might have gotten their hands on the tapes before Jay ever did somehow. A binary clock counting down from 10 appears on Brian's face, and then Stigmata appears showing something bad might have happened to Brian. Eat it. After entry... This is... Damn. After entry 16. The footage where Jay goes to Brian's house due to the anonymous tip and finds random items that shouldn't be there. To the Ark responds with additional, remember in entry 16 how Jay fell down to the middle of the hallway, has been coughing fit. To the Ark's video shows that they were right behind him. The video they use is also mocking him. The audio is altered version of Jay singing the names Alex and Brian. Both are said in entry 16. The video ends with the word seed. There's like a congregation of flies fucking on my lawn. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Okay. Where was I? They go to Brian's house for an anonymous tip and find random items that shouldn't be there. To Dark responds with addition. Remember in entry 16 how Jay falls down in the middle of the hallway and he's coughing fit. To Dark video shows that they were right behind him. The audio they use is also mocking him. The audio is an altered version of Jay saying the names Alex and Brian. Both are said in entry 16. The video ends with the word seed. After entry 17, the tape of Jay, Alex, and Tim all filming Marble Hornets that Jay does not remember at all. Too Dark responds with Signal, which is footage from the movie with a stereoscopic red and blue filter over it. The words said in it could be nothing, but I do just want to say them here just in case you want to theorize about it. Just wait until we're alone together. Then I will tell you something new, something cold, something sleepy, something of cease and of peace on the long bright curve of space. Banish them. Refuse to speak. Leave them. Go upstairs to your room. I will be waiting for you. I will surround your bed. Close the window so that none will ever again be able to enter. At the end of the video, To the Ark tells Jay to come down and find him. After entry 18, the video showing Jay going back to Brian's house and getting attacked by the Masked Man, or more popularly known as Masky by the fandom. To the Ark responds with messages, which Jay actually does acknowledge in entry 19, but I'll say it anyway. The footage is very old-timey 1940s footage with the text saying, tell us you have been keeping secrets, smile for the camera, before pictures of someone briefly appear. After entry 19, the ones where the Masked Man breaks into Jay's home and Jay mysteriously vanishes for 3 hours. To the Ark responds with return. It is shown what Jay did in those 3 hours. He doesn't remember. To the Ark broke into Jay's house again and shows him seemingly in a dazed state sitting on the floor before the operator walks in and walks directly in front of the camera before a text saying, found you forever. Years. This is a good time to say, To the Ark, whoever it is not affiliated with the operator. It is not a proxy or working for him. Clues have begun to start piling up the more you watch, but this needs to be said now. All right, final stretch. Hold on. 7th inning stretch. 7th inning stretch, guys. Whew. Okay. Jay concludes that he needs to go back to there's nothing for entry 19.5, but after entry 20, the one where Jay and Alex and Tim are all filming again, Tim quits in the middle of it, and Jay continues that he needs to go back to the Red Tower from entry number 5. To the Ark responds with versions essentially confirming the need to go back to the tower and that he is, quote, waiting for you. Honestly, Wacky, you're doing a great job. I keep looking over at your chats, even though I said I was going to ignore them. There's nothing for entry 21, but To the Ark responds with 2 videos for entry 22. The one of the tapes Jay got from the tower showing Alex and Seth exploring an abandoned building before Seth is either attacked or killed by the operator. The first one is called Attention. another 1940 style video where Too Dark tells Jay to return to us and wake up, before saying awaiting your arrival in a very coded message. The other Too Dark video, titled Admission, shows heavily distorted footage of Brian's house. There's where someone walks in front of curtains and multiple doors open on their own, which foreshadows Jay being teleported around Brian's house in entry 23, before text appears saying there are doors unopened. Wacky, doing God's work. The other Too Dark video, titled Admission, shows heavily distorted footage of Brian's house where someone walks in front of the curtains and then multiple doors open on their own, and I just read this. Stop distracting me. After entry 23, the one where Jay goes back to Brian's house and ends up being teleported to a building that Seth got attacked or died at, and himself gets attacked by the operator. Too Dark uploads their technically final video for season 1, titled Warning, which shows that text saying that we're about to see its raw footage excerpts from Alex Crowley, clearly mocking the introduction video. The clips shown are pretty interesting, showing a doll moving its head, a whiteboard of multiple people before their heads are crossed out, footage of the masked man moving his head around and looking at the camera, text showing inside of the masked eye socket saying, "Be alone, stay home," text saying for Jay to keep his head open, and one final whiteboard drawing that said, "Smile for death." Then, the actual last Too Dark video for season 1 would be uploaded on the Marble Hornets channel instead of Too Dark channel, called Entry pound 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 pound. You already saw this video, but I'll say it anyway. Video audio is someone, presumably Too Dark, telling Jay that control is no longer his and that he is coming for Jay, and that he will lead him to the Ark. The footage itself shows multiple things of the masked man after moving his head around, staring at the camera from behind curtains, putting his mask on, or standing in the darkness. Entry pound 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 is what causes Jay to run from his house and go to a hotel. Jay's apartment is lived at was burned down. Like I gotta address. Like, I know it was a fake burn down, but imagine if the madman actually burned down his house for this. Now, even though you haven't gone far into season 2 yet, it starts on entry 27 and you stopped at entry 23. There are 2 Dark videos for season blah blah blah. We got here. We're done. We read. We don't have to read anymore.